first guests, plural, today. One is a Broadway star, an actress, and a Disney legend. Shout out to all of the parents. Many of them work behind the scenes here, who have watched Elsa in Frozen like a bajillion times. I know, calm it down. Everybody knows, of course, who we're talking about now, but she's bringing a new song to life with her first children's book that she actually co-wrote with her sister, Cara, who is also here. It's called Loud Mouse. Oh! So please welcome the authors of Loud Mouse, Idina Menzel, and her sister, Cara Mentzel. We'll talk about that. They look so gorgeous and amazing and glamorous. I'm like, I don't even want to hug you. I'm going to get like food on you.
Where is that food, by the way?
All I could think about was like how hard it would be to eat that in the stress. And I would need to change.
We'll see if some of that can fall off a truck.
Yes.
So what is the difference, like, with the spellings of your names?
It's my fault. Because when I was younger, for some reason, when I was looking for a stage name, I thought Menzel would be pronounced easier than the T. Plus, it was people would say Menzel, like mental and pencil.
Oh, I see.
And so then when we have this book, I said, Cara, just make your name Cara Menzel. And she was like,
No. Menzel to a lot of students over the years, and I wasn't all of a sudden going to change my last name. And then they come back to visit when they're high schoolers, and they're like, "Where's my teacher?"
Aww. That both of those stories are so adorable. But I love the food, like how it would get misconstrued, like pretzel, Mentzel. You know what I mean? Like really, it's so true and so funny. And did you ever think about changing it back and adding the T in once you became like a global superstar and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because then John Travolta wouldn't know what to do with himself.
So I have a sister I'm very close to. Hi, Maria. We call her just Rhea. Hi, Rhea. Maria and I are together a lot, all the time. And we still have a little bit of sibling stuff, you know, a little sibling rivalry in the kitchen. She's a great baker.
Right.
I suck at baking.
I heard that. You don't like baking, yeah.
And I love to cook, but I like big girl knife, and anytime I ask her to chop anything, she takes the tiniest knife in the kitchen. You know, and it's like, it's fun to work together, and it's also challenging. So let's just start there. How is it to work together?
Let's start with the dysfunction.
No. Was this like the most delightful, easy as breathing? Or was this like a bit of a challenge? Just tell us the story.
No, it was as easy as breathing.
Yeah. It's also because we've always been long distance. She's been in Boulder, Colorado ever since she went to see you there, and I was always a New York girl, and so we miss each other a lot. So then we came up with this idea, and then we were in the pandemic together, so she came out and she lived with me and my son with her son, and they were all super close, and so we were just happy to kind of silver lining thing with the pandemic to be together.
To come out of it with something that brought everyone in the family together.
It's also really nice to collaborate as professionals,
you
know, because we do have this great personal relationship. But like for me to be like, oh, look at these things I can do as a teacher, or look at these things I can do as a writer.
Well, also, it's kind of what the book is about. I mean, I took up a lot of space as a little girl. I had this voice. I wasn't always sure when it was okay to call attention to myself and share my gift, you know, and when people might scrutinize me, or, you know, sort of dealing with that vulnerability and taking risks. And it also was the annoying big sister that
God. And just got chills. That's not even my family. That's so adorable.
So I don't mean to speak for her, but I always do. But it's just like she was. Oh my God. But yeah, she. You know, it's abnormal for a little 7-year-old girl to say, "I know what I want to do with my life." Most people, you know, search a little bit longer to figure out what their path is going to be. So that's actually the sequel, Proud Mouse. But yeah, and then
I was going to say, are you guys going to turn this into, now that you've had such a special experience collaborating together. Is the plan larger?
Well, we did feel like there were two stories. We felt like this story was relatable, but also the other side of it, the little sister trying to figure out, okay, I don't have one thing that I excel at that stands out, that I'm, from the time I'm 5, saying this is who I want to be.
It is a two-parter.
A lot of people can't relate to that.
And talk about collaboration. The thing is, like, all the focus about me being, in the spotlight or whatever, but I really learned that my sister, when she was a TA in college, I came and I sat in the back and I learned, like, what an amazing teacher she could be. Then she became one of the greatest teachers.
Teachers are the most important thing in any society, wherever you live,
and she's
anywhere on the
also,
planet.
she's a literacy specialist when she's a teacher,
Oh,
and she's a
wonderful.
writer. So there was no way I wanted to do this book without her, because she gave
the
me
pro, right.
street cred.
Bring in the big guns.
I recently on Instagram, one of my students who's now become a teacher, I saw a comment of hers. I know, I was like, I was going to cry. And she was like, I am so buying this book. Miss Menzel was the best teacher I ever had. And I was like,
And that's when I found that I heard my sister's voice. I mean, she actually has a really beautiful singing voice, too. That's for another show. That'll take up a whole thing. But
there's a song attached to the book, too, no?
oh, yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, because we
love
tell
it
them
so
about the
much.
refrain.
Okay, well, in part we have a refrain because when in a children's book, it gives other children access. So not everybody can read all the words, or not everybody can remember. So the fact that there's a refrain, children can feel like they're reading just because they have
repetition.
It memorized,
Right.
And then in addition to that, it's also highly engaging to have that repeated part come about. And then, of course, why wouldn't we have a song? It's,
I mean,
Idina's book.
that every child in the world loves. You know what I mean? Someone that can bring the entire planet's children together with music.
Oh, thank you. And also annoy every parent forever. But so I just think that way, and we're trying to build this world more than just a children's book, a world of these characters.
What's the refrain?
Message. And so the D is the loud mouse. It's, based on me, but she can be any ethnicity.
She holds her tail as her
she's
microphone.
a mouse. Yeah, she holds her tail as a microphone, and she sings, with my tail in my hand, my whiskers are proud. I sing it big, I sing it la 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 la
Loudmouse is available, it's available everywhere now in stores.
Yes.
And the Loud Mouse song is streaming now. Oh my gosh, you could start hooking your kids on it this moment. Thank you so much to both of you.
Thank you.
You're so delightful. I'm so glad we have